Let me talk to y'all today. Let me talk to y'all about moments. Moments are so valuable that you can't get them back. And that's the most important currency in this world. So let me talk to y'all about moments. But at the end of the day, there's no such thing as perfect moments, because nothing is perfect in life. And let me educate y'all on that. Nothing is perfect in life, and moments is not guaranteed, because you don't know how much time do you really have, and time just waits for no one. So by that being said, and time being that that's the only thing we can't get back, we can only make change for the better and move on. There's no perfect moments to start. So if you sit and wait on that perfect moment, you'll never start. So why wait on that perfect moment when there's no perfect moment to start? You have to create your own path and just start. Because at the end of the day, we're so worried about what people think, what he thinks, she think, what I think. At the end of the day, it don't matter. Because I used to be just like you. Because I was too stuck in my ways, waiting on the perfect moment. And as the moments went by, and as time went on, I took a while to start. So, better late than never, but don't wait too late. Don't be like me, because I was too stuck in my ways to start. Now, as I'm getting older, I'm learning that we have to look at life different now. That's why I always say we gotta change our mindset. When we start feeling like stuff's just gonna come to us in the perfect timing by the fate of God, stuff just gonna fall in our lap. That's not how it works in life. In life, you have to work for what you want. And it's no problem with working for what you want, because at the end of the day, you have to take the situation for what it is. And just keep your head up, stay strong, and keep moving and keep going. Because at the end of the day, we don't want to feel like we want something for nothing. Because a lot of people, they want something for nothing. And I used to be like that, want something for nothing, because it was easy. But why do you want it easy? Why you don't want to have to get it out the mud, as they say? Why you don't want to grind for it? And you should want to grind for it. You know why? Because you're going to appreciate it more. And you can say, I did that, because you work hard for that. And you're going to feel good about your accomplishments when you put that time and that effort and that grind in. Because something that you work for, no one can take that away. So in reality, what I'm trying to say is that we got to overcome our fears. We got to start changing our mindset, looking at situations different, because a lot of people will say, but I don't want to do that. If I got to do this and do that. And look at it like this. I know you guys, y'all punching that clock, working that job. Y'all doing something y'all don't want to do there. Y'all doing job assignments y'all don't want to do there. So let's make that make sense. You'll change your mindset for a job, but you want to change your mindset for yourself? You too good for yourself to do something? So stop thinking like that. And don't be afraid of failure. Failure is a part of success. And that's what I had to learn now. So stop wasting time. Don't be like me. And I'm trying to teach y'all something y'all can value on this video. Because I used to think the moment had to be perfect. But at the end of the day, nothing's perfect. And nobody's perfect. And the only man that can judge you is God. So you put your faith in him, stay solid, keep working, and he gonna make it happen because he see that you working. So stop waiting on stuff to come to you. Go get it. And I'm not just saying this as a man. That's what you're supposed to do. Just as a human in general. You ain't gotta be a man to get on your grind. You get on your grind as a woman too. So this applies to all. So when I'm telling y'all, once y'all stop waiting on that perfect moment and go through the trial and error, your life is gonna get better. Because I used to wait on the perfect moments, like I used to say. And look at me now. I'm doing it now. Because I could have been started years ago, but I was too scared. I kept making up excuses. And we all make up excuses. And it's sorry to say that, but it is what it is. We make up excuses. We don't take the situation for it is what it is and keep going and move on. And I had to come out of that, making up excuses, because I can't blame nobody but myself if I didn't put the work in. And so what? You might not get your dream right away. Because you know why you're not going to get your dream right away? Because stuff don't happen overnight. I'm sorry to tell you that. Sorry to break the news to you. Just keep working. And do it for a passion. Don't do it for no money. That's how you're going to lose your purpose and your passion, because you worried about some money. Money ain't everything. I keep telling y'all. Because even if y'all get successful, you can figure out ways to generate money. But do it because you want to live in your purpose. And you don't let money move you. You move the money. And once you start doing stuff for that type of purpose, everything else is going to come. Because like I told y'all, money come and go. Solid people last forever. Until the end of time. And that's why I was afraid to start. Let's keep it real. That's why I was afraid to start. Because I wasn't successful as soon as I did it. I was doing it trying to get a quick dollar. And it didn't work. Because I wasn't just doing it for a purpose. So everything I do now, which I'm learning to do in life and live life, is to do it for a purpose. Don't do it because you want to see some money. Everybody want to see some money, but who willing to put that work in? That's what's going to separate you from the others, the discipline. We say we want stuff, but we never put the discipline in to lock in and get it. So when we change that, that's when we can get to the success and better situations in life. Stop getting stuff and wanting to do stuff the easy way. We go to those jobs because it was already set up. But we didn't see the trials and tribulations that they had to go through to get the job. We just there, we see them up and running. So stop wanting everything the easy way. Sometimes you gotta struggle. It's okay that you're struggling right now, because as long as you keep the right mindset and stay at it, you're gonna progress in life. And this is just a message to all my people who's in the same situation as me and feel like me. I know y'all feel like y'all want to give up. Y'all running out of time. But the time is now. So if you see this video and it caught your attention, the time is now. Because I done read a lot of success stories. Whatever makes you happy in life, that could be your type of success at the end of the day. Success is basically being able to enjoy what you do. You don't have to make a large sum of money just to be successful. But that's what we classify it as, but it is what it is. But if you want to do anything you put your mind to and you apply yourself, you can get there. But you gotta stay disciplined. And that's where we be going wrong at, including me. I had to lock in, start taking steps serious. I get up and do this like it's a job every day. Cause somebody told me YouTube wasn't a real job. That's only to him. But it is a real job. Because it's something you gotta do. It's something you have a passion for. And anything you have passion for, I guess you're right. It wouldn't be considered a job because you got passion for it. It'd be something like just something you do. So at the end of the day, what I want to say to y'all, better late than never. So if you're feeling like it's too late, it's not too late. Because you can still start. All you got to do is start. But I might not get no views. So, focus on getting better. Getting your message out there. Letting people gain value from your message. Make sure you keep getting better and better at that. Everything else is going to come into place. Because we live in moments that's too based off social media. But remember when we used to have just cell phones back in the day, and social media wasn't as big as it is now? Times change. You just got to keep up with it. But we used to be able to live life and purpose without social media. So stop worrying about views. Do it for a purpose and passion. Learn to like it. Learn to fall in love with it. Because it ain't how you start. It's about how you finish. And that's my message to y'all. Because you've been done let 5 years go by. Because you're too afraid to start. And I used to be just like y'all. But what if this? What if that? You keep talking about what ifs. Now it never happened. Because you kept talking about what if. Stop thinking so negative. Clear your mind from that negativity. If it's drama and negativity, you don't want it. Keep your mind clear so you can think straight. You can't even think straight in your life. There's too much going on. Because at the end of the day, it starts within. Your mental. You have to have your mental right so you can stay focused and do it. So that's why I always say change your mindset. Once your mindset is changed in the right way, you can pretty much do whatever you want to do. But you got to put the time in. Don't be afraid to put the time in. And that's what a lot of us be afraid to do. We don't want to put the time in if we ain't getting paid. Stop worrying about money. When you live your life pressed up about money, that's when stuff don't go right because you too stuck in the money. Don't worry about no money. The most important things is times and passions and purposes that you can't get back. So, with that being said, change that mindset. And like I always tell y'all, money come and go, but your passion and your legacy is gonna last forever. So based on that, get to it, start grinding, and stop making excuses like I did. So I'm trying to teach y'all a lesson, because I'm learning, and I'm getting better now. I'm more hard on myself than anybody else. I'm my own worst critic. And I didn't used to be like that. So start judging yourself because you know what you're capable of. If you feel like it wasn't good enough and you need to do it over, do it over. As long as you can make change for the better. Don't be like, man, I gotta do it over. Man, that ain't right. I gotta. Don't think about it like that. Think about it like, I'm gonna do it over, it's gonna get even more better. That's how you look at it. Because if you don't, what you doing it for? You doing it for the money? Don't do it for the money. Do it for the love and the passion. Because at the end of the day, like my pops always tell me, money ain't everything. And that's why a lot of us gets lost in life, because we lost in the money. We gone. We can't even think straight. We can't even be happy anymore because we worried about money. We can't let money determine our happiness. We have to be happy even when we don't have money. Because if we happy and we want to do something, we're going to do it just to do it and have fun with it. Stop making everything based off that. Now, I know you need money to live. I know that. But you can't put money over everything. So what I keep saying to y'all, just don't be afraid to start. Because you don't want to be like me, wasting all these years because you're scared to start. Start. So what, you might make a mistake. So what, it might take you a year or two. And then once you get everything popping and working, that year or two ain't gonna seem like nothing because you put the time in. But if you wait 2 and 3 years and don't ever do nothing, you still ain't getting nowhere because you ain't started. So that's why it's important to start. Because at the end of the day, that's all we can do. We can't be worried about if it don't work, this and that, because only God controls that. God controls all that. Only thing we can do is plant the seed. So once you plant the seed, you ain't got nothing else to worry about. And so based on that, what I'm trying to tell y'all is I want y'all to stay solid. I want y'all to keep working. Never give up. So that's my message to y'all. I don't want y'all to give up. Because you only fail when you give up. You can never fail if you never quit. You might have to change up your journey strategy, figure out another way if it's not working. What's wrong with that? That's where we go wrong at. Because y'all make everything so difficult. Just because it's not working this way, stop trying the same way. Because at the end of the day, why y'all keep trying the same way when there's other ways out there? And that's all I'm trying to tell y'all. There's more than one way to get to y'all journey. All y'all gotta do is grind. Y'all act like it's gonna hurt y'all if y'all grind. You grind and getting out there ain't gonna hurt you. So get to it. Stop acting like success gonna hurt you. It's not. Work is not gonna hurt you. So put it in. Put the work in. Then once you do that, you're gonna start to feel good about yourself because you did it your own way. Don't you want to do it your own way? Or you want somebody to hand you something? Let me guess. Which one you think is better? What sounds better to you? Because I know which one sounds better to me. I want to do it my own way. So once you figure that out, you can achieve it and you can do it your own way. And that's all I'll be having to say to y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with putting the work in. It may take a minute. But whose time limit are you on? You don't have a time limit. So with that being said, it's not a race. You get there when you get there. That's all I'm trying to say to you. You get there when you get there. So with that being said, it's not a race. Keep doing what you're doing. But if you're not starting, you can't keep doing what you're doing because you ain't start yet. Start starting. All you gotta do is start. I don't want to hear, but if. It's 1,000 excuses. The same excuses I used to have. And where's those excuses getting you? When you look up at your life, where are those excuses that you're making getting you? Well, I'm doing something with my life. I'm working. It's okay to have an honest job. Ain't nothing wrong with working because you got to put food on your table. But this is for my entrepreneurs that want to do something in life. Okay, you've been working. But you've been making excuses when it comes to you. So when you look up, what have you been doing with your life besides just working? What have you accomplished? Did you look at it that way? Well, I got a house and car. What else have you accomplished? They want you to get that house and car so you can stay stuck there for 30 years. You see the trick? They want you to have that house and car so you can pay that big old mortgage. Well, you ain't got to pay it in 30 years. Yeah, it may take you 5 years to pay that. Now you got to work overtime for 5 years because you don't get paid enough. And that's 5 years gone. And that's all I be trying to tell y'all. Stick to a plan. Start. And it don't matter how you start, as long as you start. It just matters how you finish. So keep going until you get to the finish line. There's no race. You in your own race. You ain't got to compete with nobody. You know what you're capable of. So with that being said, stay in your lane, stay focused, never give up. So there's no perfect moment. If you sit around and wait for the perfect moment, you'll never start. Let that marinate in y'all minds. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one.